philosophy of good enough, breaking free from perfectionism. In the tapestry of human experience, we've woven a dangerous thread, the pursuit of perfection. This relentless chase has become a modern plague, silently eroding our joy, creativity, and sense of self-worth. Yet hidden within the fabric of life lies a profound truth. The most beautiful moments often emerge from imperfection, and the most meaningful achievements arise not from flawlessness, but from the courage to embrace what's good enough. Consider the Japanese concept of Kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, creating something more beautiful than the original. This art form doesn't just repair, it celebrates the breaks, the imperfections, the journey. Our lives, too, are made more beautiful by our flaws, our mistakes, our moments of good enough. In each crack and imperfection lies a story, a lesson, a moment of growth that perfect things can never provide. The pressure to be perfect manifests in countless ways. The carefully curated social media feed, the immaculate home, the flawless presentation at work. We've created an exhausting theater of perfection, where everyone performs, but nobody truly lives. The cost of this performance is steep: anxiety, depression, and a persistent sense of inadequacy that no achievement seems to cure. We've become actors in our own lives, constantly rehearsing but never truly performing. But what if we could see the beauty in the unfinished symphony? What if good enough wasn't a compromise, but a celebration of our humanity? This shift in perspective doesn't lower our standards, rather, it aligns them with the natural flow of life. Like a river finding its path, excellence emerges not from forced perfection, but from authentic expression. Nature itself teaches us this lesson. No two snowflakes are identical, yet each is perfectly imperfect in its own way. The journey from perfectionism to acceptance begins with understanding that good enough is not the enemy of excellence. It's the foundation upon which real achievement is built. When we release the stranglehold of perfectionism, we create space for creativity, innovation, and genuine connection. We allow ourselves to experiment, to fail, to learn, and ultimately, to grow. This liberation opens doors that perfectionism kept firmly shut. Think of the parent who strives to be perfect for their child. In their pursuit of flawlessness, they might miss the beautiful mess of everyday moments. The imperfect pancakes on Sunday morning, the slightly off-key lullabies, the unplanned adventures that create lasting memories. It's in these good enough moments that real love flourishes. Children don't need perfect parents. They need present, authentic ones who show them it's okay to be human. In our professional lives, the pursuit of perfection often leads to paralysis. Projects remain unopened, ideas stay unshared, and opportunities pass us by as we wait for the perfect moment or the perfect imperfect version. Yet success often comes not to those who wait for perfection, but to those who are brave enough to share their good enough work and improve it through iteration and feedback. Every great innovation started as a rough prototype. Every successful business began with an imperfect plan. The liberation that comes from embracing good enough is profound. It's like finally exhaling after holding your breath for too long. The world becomes richer, more vibrant, when viewed through the lens of acceptance rather than perfectionism. Relationships deepen when we allow ourselves and others to be imperfect. Work becomes more meaningful when we focus on impact rather than flawlessness. Life becomes more enjoyable when we stop trying to control every outcome and start appreciating the beauty of imperfection. This philosophy extends beyond personal growth into every aspect of life. In work, it means sending that proposal when it's strong, rather than endlessly tweaking it. In relationships, it means showing up authentically rather than presenting a polished facade. In creativity, it means sharing your voice even when the words aren't perfect. In each case, good enough becomes not a settling for less, but a choosing of what truly matters. Remember, every masterpiece began as a rough draft, every expert started as a beginner, and every meaningful life is built on countless moments of good enough. In accepting our imperfections, we don't lower our standards. We raise our capacity for joy, growth, and genuine connection. The path to extraordinary often begins with accepting ordinary, and in that acceptance lies the key to a more fulfilling, authentic life.